Next Week in Wolfeboro is underwritten by the Downtown Grill Cafe. The Downtown Grill Cafe is located at 33 Main Street in beautiful Wolfeboro, New Hampshire, with a fantastic view of Lake Winnipesaukee and Cape Park. Hours of operations are daily from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. For more information about this underwriter, check out the website www.downtowngrill.cafe.
Welcome Next Week in Wolfeboro. I am your host, Caden Laing. Will Hunter is on vacation this week. We are coming to you on Zoom for Wolfeboro Community Television, where we bring your community to view. We say thank you to our friends at the Downtown Grill Cafe for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro. It is through their support of underwriters and donors like you, like programs like ours, are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television. If you would like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219. We also want you to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on either Facebook and YouTube. Once you are logged into either Facebook or YouTube, just search for Wolfeboro Community Television and you'll find us on Next Week in Wolfeboro. Considering the current situation regarding the COVID-19 virus affecting public events and group gatherings, it is important for you to confirm any of the events we mention will actually be taking place. That's right. We are sharing with you what we know has been planned and events scheduled in Wolfeboro. However, safety must come first, so we respect and appreciate those who are making the difficult decisions about continuing, postponing, or canceling events. With that said, let's head over to the train station to hear from Mrs. DeVries of the Chamber of Commerce about upcoming programs and events for the week ahead. We're sending it over to you, Mrs. DeVries.
Hi, and welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. My name is Mary, and here we go. What's happening is the Ice Out contest. It's ongoing. Your final day to enter a guess on when Ice Out will occur is on Saturday, March 20th. So you can contact the Chamber of Commerce, 569-2200. Stop by with your guess. There's information on wolfeborochamber.com, so you can see some other locations where you can purchase your guess if you'd like. Just a fun time. Maybe get into some friendly competition with your neighbors or family, and we'll see when Ice Out occurs this year. Ice Out is official when the MS Mount Washington can navigate into each of his ports on Lake Winnipesaukee. What else do we have? Oh, looking ahead a little bit, just keep this in mind that Wolfeboro's annual open house will be on May 15th. That's a Saturday. I know it's a while off, but we really like for everyone to have the date so they can plan to bring their family into the local businesses in your community on the 15th of May. But before then, I'll back up again. The Wolfeboro Friends of Music is once again putting on a free virtual concert for the community. This time it will be the group Gathering Place. They were here live a couple years ago, and now they'll perform virtually. And again, there's no cost, but you are asked to register, and you can do that by emailing info@wolfeborofriendsofmusic.com. Again, let us know here if we can help get that information to you. And also on the 20th of March is the Wolfeboro Area Farmers Market, because it's the first and third Saturday of the month. So Saturday, March 20th will be the Farmers Market inside the Brookfield Town Hall, starting at 10 in the morning. I think that's what we have for now. So if you have something you'd like us to talk about, please don't hesitate to share, and we will do that. And remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town. Bye. And we're bringing it back to Caden.
Thank you, Mrs. DeVries. Here are some things I would like to share with everyone. We will start with some general information. Only residents here. I'll say that again. Here are some things I would like to share with everyone. I will start with some general information. Only residents of Wolfeboro, Tuftonboro, and Brookfield, or those who are students in the Governor Wentworth Regional School District schools, may ski at the Abenaki Ski Area if they hold a season's pass. You may call 569-5639 for more information. Registration for 2021, the Kingswood, Cal Ripken, and Babe Ruth softball and hardball season is now open at www.kcrbl.com. Anyone with a Wolfeboro Public Library card might borrow the library's Orion Star Blast telescope. It is a hoot to use on these dark winter nights. And speaking of the library, The Wolfeboro Public Library is offering a free AARP income tax preparation help by appointment. For more information, please call the library at 569-2428. On Sunday, March 14th. This is the first day of daylight savings. Remember to spring ahead your clocks 1 hour before going to bed on Saturday night. Otherwise, you will be late for church on Sunday. On Wednesday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. The Wolfeboro Children's Center hosts a virtual trivia night each week on Wednesdays from 7 until 8 o'clock p.m. For more information, please call 569-1027. On Thursday, March 18th, the Wolfeboro Public Library starts virtual children's story time every Thursday at 10:30 a.m. For more information, please call the new Children's Library at 569-2428. On Saturday, March 20th, the Wolfeboro area's farmers market will be at the Brookfield Townhouse from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. Every first and third Saturday of the month through the end of April, they will often have local produce, fresh eggs, milk, meats, baked bread, and much more. They are looking for more vendors. The Wolfeboro Friends of Music presents Gathering Time at 7:30 p.m. The program will be presented virtually. For login information, please call 569-2151. Okay, let's send it over to the Parks and Recreation Department for an update on upcoming programs and activities. Assistant Recreation Director Bo Betts is at his desk. We're sending it over to you, Bo Betts.
Hey Caden, nice to see a fresh face in the studio this week. Bo here from Wolfeboro Parks and Rec. I just got a couple updates for you going forward for the next couple weeks. Here at Pop and Abenaki, our season's winding down. We have another week and a half of public skate, lap skate, and stick practice, a couple hockey games mixed in there. But our final end date is March 20th, is when the rink will be closing for the season. In regard to Abenaki, we're hoping to stay open through the month of March. This week we've got some warm weather here. We're hoping that the mountain holds up. We're going to do our best to stay open this weekend and next weekend, and we'll have an update for you going forward next week. As we transition into the summer, we've got a lot going on right now. We're still doing a ton of planning for our summer. I don't have much information other than our brochure will be ready to go on April 1st, where all our information will be published to the public. You can get that on our website. We'll have it posted on Facebook. We'll have paper copies as well here at the office. You can stop by and pick up. And with that said, it's important that you check out the Wolfeboro nh.us website, go to Parks and Recreation under Department, and create an account on our new website. If you've had an account in the past and haven't made a new one yet, you're going to want to do that just to make sure you're ready to go when April 1st comes around and we're live with our programs. You'll be able to go on, do all your registering on our website. It's a pretty easy and smooth process, so definitely look into doing that. Other than that, like I said, we're excited for the spring. It's a beautiful week this week, and we got the clock springing forward this weekend. So cheers to spring, and back to you, Caden.
Thank you, Bo Betts. Okay, let's send it over to the Mike and the Hoss sports desk for an update on upcoming programs and activities with Kingswood Sports. We're sending it over to you, Mr. Dene, Mr. Hossack.
Thanks, Will. All right, so we're in between seasons again.
We are. The winter sports season for Kingswood just ended.
Yep, and so the sign up for spring sports ends March 14th.
Yeah, March 14th. So if you haven't registered for spring sports, go ahead and do that. And trouts and all that good stuff, we're going to start the last week of March. And check with your sports team because preseason is happening right now.
And go on to KingswoodAthletics.com.
Yep, KingswoodAthletics.com, and you'll get all the information you need for the spring sports season. We're looking forward to you once spring sports start, getting back in the routine and tell you what's going on at Kingswood.
All right, back to you, Will.
Thank you, Mr. Dene and Mr. Hossack. I guess they didn't get the memo that I was filling in for William this week. Oh well, I'm still Caden. All right, now our library director, Cindy Scott, is ready to give us a library update. We're sending it over to you, Cindy Scott.
Thanks, Caden. Coming up at the library on Wednesday, March 17th, the library and the Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group are sponsoring the monthly meeting of the German Special Interest Group. Email lakesrgig17@gmail.com for more information on how to join the meeting. And during tax season, the library is hosting trained AARP volunteers. They can assist with free preparation and filing of 2020 tax returns. Appointments and social distancing protocols are required. Call the library at 569-2428 for more information and to set up an appointment. Back to you, Caden.
Thank you, Cindy Scott. And now we will hear from Deacon Rick Hilton at St. Katharine Drexel Catholic Church. Hello, Deacon Rick. Sending it over to you.
Hello, Caden. Good to be with you again. It's Deacon Rick Hilton from St. Katharine Drexel. We have a fairly standard week coming up. Friday morning, we have daily Mass at 8 o'clock. And then from 9 a.m. to noon, there's Eucharistic adoration. The church is open for people to come and pray and to worship. That evening, Friday evening, we have the children's Stations of the Cross. Now, the stations are a fairly interesting tradition in our church because St. Francis of Assisi realized that most people cannot afford to do a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. So he created this virtual pilgrimage. And before there was technology, St. Francis came up with the Stations of the Cross. So you make a virtual tour of the sites of our Lord's Passion. The weekend, there will be Saturday confessions at 3 o'clock because Father Cole will return from his trip to Rhode Island. We're really looking forward to seeing him again. 3 o'clock confessions, 4 o'clock Mass. Then on Sunday we have the 8:30 Mass and the 10:30 Mass. There is faith formation for families at 9:30. On Monday, well, I should talk about Sunday though first a little bit. There are only 2 Sundays where Father and I wear rose vestments. And don't ever call them pink. They're rose vestments. And they're meant to be a celebration, in this case, a celebration that Lent is halfway over. Easter is only 21 days away. It's a time of celebration, a time of, for those of us who've been trying to do some penance, to make some sacrifices, Laetare Sunday is a time of relaxing those a little bit. So it's a fun tradition. And although I had to say that rose is not my favorite color, I will be wearing rose vestments this weekend. I'll be the preacher this weekend too. Father Cole is away. It's a deacon weekend, so I'll preach at all 3 Masses. We will again be live streaming our Mass. We were not able to when Father Cole was away, but we are going back to that now. Then on Monday, you have 8 a.m. daily Mass. You've got 7 p.m. Discovery Group, where they discuss the theory and practice of their faith. It's a very lively, very active, very faithful group. On Tuesday, we have daily Mass. At 10 o'clock, there will be the Abiding Together discussion group. The Mass is at 8. 10 o'clock is the Women's Abiding Together discussion group. And then later in that day, in the evening, there is the Lectio Divina, which is a contemplation discussion of Scripture, which I think is proven fairly popular. On Wednesday, daily Mass at 8 o'clock. The ladies group meets at 1 p.m. right here on campus. And then you have night prayer with Father Cole. So that'll be online anytime after 7 p.m. Then 7 o'clock on the following day, you have our intercessory, well, our charismatic prayer group, I guess you'd call it. They meet on Thursday nights. There is no Mass in the morning on Thursdays. And then that brings us full circle to Friday, where you have an 8 a.m. daily Mass, 9 o'clock Eucharistic adoration, and then you will again have Stations of the Cross that evening. So look forward to seeing some of you this week at our church, and hope you stay healthy and holy and happy. God bless you.
Thank you, Deacon Rick. Well, we did it. And thank you for tuning into our weekly program. Remember, there is always something to do in and around Wolfeboro. If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station at 569-0219 or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com. We hope to see you out and about, and we look forward to seeing you next week. William would have me say, with clear eyes and full hearts, I am Caden Laing, bringing your community to view.